mal, wäre mit mal, wieder mit 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 mal, wieder mit mal, wäre mit mal, wäre mit mal, wieder mit mal, wäre mit mal, wieder mit mal, wäre mit mal, wieder mit mal, wäre mit mal. Vinda med mal, veva med mal, 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 vinda med mal, veva med mal. The Athame, the ritual knife. It is used to direct energy, to cast one's will into the world that it may be manifest, and direct desire towards any given goal. The Athame, or ritual knife, is used throughout magical circles and magical philosophies. It is an extension of oneself. It doesn't have a second. It is the second of the individual. The individual has the Athame as an extension of his arm, her arm, and her spirit, life force, towards a direct goal, target, a purpose for which we cast, for which we manifest. The Athame is an individual tool. It comes in many different shapes, forms. Every single magician will look at Athame and know whether it is right for them or not. Whether the shape, whether the hilt, whether the hold of the material is just right for them. But once you find one, once you find something that feels like it can be an extension of yourself and your magic and what you seek to manifest, then there is little to do but either buy it or acquire it in some fashion. For many years, I have used various Athames. I have used various ritual knives. I have used various rituals themselves, incorporating all of these. But rarely, actually never, have I found one that it so fits me and my magical purposes, both in color, in shape, and even in sharpness, which is very acute. To receive an Athame as a gift is a wonderful thing because it adds to the magic, it adds to the ritual. I received this Athame as a gift, this ritual knife, this blade. I received it as a gift from my current best friend. I've known her for, I would say, over 15 years, probably around 18 or 20. And my magical practice has increased, my spiritual understanding has increased, and my acceptance of my will has increased. And with the passing of my best friend of 9 years, about a year and a half ago, my current best friend is what ties me both to my past and what I can be in my future. Her gifting me this is a remarkable expression of will, expression of my will through someone else. It's strange how our soul speaks to us through the gifts of others and the dreams of what we can do with them. The ritual knife, the Athame, this dagger, it is an extension of my psychic energy. All Athames, all ritual knives, all ritual daggers are an extension of our psychic energy. Now, there's a couple things that make magic powerful in this realm, in this world, and for us as human beings. One is an understanding of the elements and how they work in conjunction to produce various kinds of power and force and manifestation. The elements themselves work in very specific ways. Earth, fire, water, air, but also ether and spirit and soul and void. All of these things connect and work in very specific conjunctions. If one understands them, one can better cast a spell or initiate any kind of magical project one may be attempting to perform. The other thing that makes magic powerful, or other aspect to most magic, through which one can cast many spells and perform many feats, is the understanding of psychic energy. The other half to most magic is the psychic force, which we manifest through ideas and through the intensity of emotion, the intensity of what we want, but also the intricacy of the ideas of what we want.
Linda Medmal, Deva Medmal, Linda Medmal, Deva Medmal.
The spell needs to not only have purpose and vibrant emotion directing will, it also needs to have a long-term goal, not just a shotgun shell, but a sniper rifle bullet, as it were. The more focused, the more precise we can make our psychic energy, our thought power, the more effective our spell will be. If we can combine that with an understanding of the elements and how they work in conjunction, then our magic can be very powerful. It can be reality splitting. But we must understand what we want to do and why we want to do it. Why do we want to cast a spell? Why do we want to direct this energy? And what is the long-term either benefit or negative conjunction towards another that this spell is going to manifest? The bigger a plan that you have, and the more understanding that you have, the more precise your psychic energy, and the more effective an Athame. Because if you can make your emotion concise, your goal concise, and your thoughts well directed, then the Athame can be a powerful tool for that direction. It can travel from your heart, from your mind, from your lungs, and from your sacred center, through the hilt, through the blade, and to your goal. Tracing various symbols, whether it be a chaos star, a cross, or various runes like Onsos or Othila or Lagos or Olos. These runes are primordial spirits, and while I can trace them, without understanding their meaning, the tracing is meaningless. The motions are meaningless. Without a deeper understanding of your symbols, what they are, their spirits behind them, and what they can do, any symbols you trace with your Athame will be not effective. They may be the reverse. They may harm because of your lack of understanding and care to know them. But the symbols that you know, the symbols that you are one with, in understanding and in spirit, those are the symbols that one traces with an Athame, with a ritual blade. There are many things you can do with a ritual blade. Most people imagine that it is for cutting, it is for hurting, it is for sacrifice. These things can be true, but rarely are they true for a magician. What ritual blades mainly are, it's an extension of our will, an aid to the casting and manifesting of our desire into the material universe. That is the major purpose of an Athame. And this has been a video about the purpose and use of an Athame. This is my own for now. This is my favorite one thus far. And this one came to me through a magical method. I hope to have this as a friend and familiar for many years to come. Do as thou wilt. Know what thou wilt.